So I give you Mark from New York. Hello, fellow freedom-loving Americans! Some of the tyrants in that building over there want to take away our freedom, and we're not going to let them have that happen because we don't comply with tyranny. Let's let them know that we will not comply. 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 As John said, I ran for state assembly in 2020 in a heavily Democrat district as a conservative Republican, and I worked my butt off to fight for freedom. I did not want to be a politician. After these tyrannical mandates, mass mandates, and the direction that our city was going and our country was going, I decided to fight for what's right, and that's why I decided to run for office. It didn't stop there. I ran for city council after they possibly stole my election because I was ahead 9% on election night and boggled the minds of all these political experts that thought I didn't have a chance, okay? And now I am going even bigger than that, and I am running against Chuck Schumer in the U.S. Senate. And I'm going to fight to get the corrupt politicians out of office, and starting with Chuck Schumer. I'm not only going to be running for myself, I'm going to be helping all of the candidates across New York State. So if you're for freedom, if you're an America First and America Free candidate, I'm going to be fighting alongside you to take New York State back. I've been protesting these tyrannical bills since last year. We had a bill called A11179, which was the mandatory vaccine bill. The shots weren't even out yet. And people were like, what are you're protesting a mandatory vaccine bill and the vaccine isn't even out yet? You guys are crazy. We protested, MAGA members and Black Lives Matter protesting together because this was not about right versus left. This is about right versus wrong. And taking away our freedoms is wrong. So if you're an assembly member or a senator and you wrote one of these tyrannical bills that want to force our children to take an experimental shot that doesn't even prevent you from getting or spreading the disease, it makes no common sense, and we're not going to take it. It's about time people wake up and you grow some sense of common sense, people. The people out there, the legislators, they have no justification for taking away our freedoms, mandating at work, mandating it at school. If you could still get it and you could still get sick, it makes no sense. And if you're a tyrant writing these bills, I'm fighting to get you out of your seat.
Tyrants gotta go. Tyrants gotta go.
I don't care if you're a Democrat or a Republican. If you live in the area, in the district of an assembly member who's a tyrant, we want Democrats to run in a primary to get them out. And if they don't get them out, we'll have a Republican waiting for them in the general election. We're going to unite together to take these tyrants out of office.
Take these tyrants out.
We have talked about calling your local assembly member, calling your local senator, and seeing whether or not they support these tyrannical bills. But what we also need to do, we need to go and protest in front of the offices of these tyrants who wrote the bills, and protest in front of the health committee members who decide whether or not this comes to a vote. So we got to go join together and fight and get these tyrants out of office. Once again, my name is Mark Szuszkiewicz, It is the name with all the Z's in it, but I will not sleep on the job like other politicians, like Sleepy Joe. And yes, this is not left versus right, but let's face it, mostly Republicans are the ones who are fighting for freedom. The Democrats like Hochul and the people writing these bills, they're all Democrats. We need to get them out. We need to get this red wave going in New York so we can take our freedoms back. If you want to follow me on social media, it's Mark, that's with a K, the number 4, NY on all social media platforms. Mark the number 4, New York spelled out is my site to donate and find out more information about all of my ideas to make New York a better place and to make our country a better place. And it's time we take New York State back, and it's time we take our country back. Thank you, everyone.
You all remember his name, right?
I'm live right now, so I'll just continue the live then.